Russian military has been sharing footage of its attack helicopters in action in Ukraine. These are Ka-52s, nicknamed the Alligator. The location of this attack hasn't been disclosed. Moscow says it shows Ukrainian tanks and armoured personnel carriers being destroyed. The Russian territory of Chechnya is contributing significantly to Putin's fighting forces. These are Chechen leader Ramzan Kadyrov's men, part of the Russian military, who've surrounded and blitzed the besieged port of Mariupol. Thousands of civilians have been killed in the city in what's been described as a war crime. Those who've managed to escape have been telling very personal stories. This evacuee says, Mariupol is almost 99% destroyed. They bombed us for the past 20 days. During the last 5 days, the planes were flying over us every 5 seconds and dropped bombs everywhere, she said. And new footage has been released by Russian sources of yesterday's rocket attack on the Retroville shopping center in Kiev, which killed at least 8. The Kremlin claims the complex was attacked because the Ukrainian military stored rocket launchers and missiles there, which, if true, would explain the massive explosion. Families in Kiev have had a chance to return to destroyed apartment blocks that were once their homes. Russian troops have been shelling Kyiv for a 4th week now and are trying to surround the capital, which had nearly 3 million people before the war. The capital, Kiev, has been under curfew all day, and that rule applies to journalists too. We've been confined to our hotel rooms. At around 12:30 this afternoon, the air raid sirens rang out, and minutes later there was a sound like the crack of thunder. Whether that was an incoming rocket somewhere in the city, it's hard to tell. And since then I can hear dull thuds, distant explosions going on somewhere. Meanwhile, Ukraine's President Zelensky has been making one of his heartfelt pleas for help from Western nations, this time the Italian Parliament. He called for Italy to impose stronger sanctions on Russian oligarchs and a complete embargo on trade with Russia, starting with oil. And more Kremlin footage on the road to Kyiv in the east. Putin's forces failed to encircle the city so far. Now they're shipping in air defense missile systems known as Buk M3s, designed to shoot down Ukrainian warplanes and drones. There may be talks about a negotiated settlement to end this conflict, but on the ground, it's a very different story. John Cookson, Arise News, Kiev, Ukraine.